So, flying out to New York today. The beat's going, the dog. Just doing a quick workout, did some overhead squats. Hitting some pull-ups now, 10 sets of, 6 to 15, depending on how tired I get. Then we're just gonna do a couple sets of arms and I'll be good to go. Just wanna get a little blood flow, a little pump. Cause I'm flying out, I just wanna make sure that, body's nice and loose, not doing anything crazy cause I got big deadlifts tomorrow. But Ruckus and me, we're getting it done. So here we are, another day, going to New York. The Empire State of Mind to go have an event at Natural Body. Well, when this uploads, it'll be today at noon.
Right.
Because it uploads on
Saturday, the 29th of April.
Now, it's the thing is I already trained today. I'm ready to go. And I'm only gone for like a day at a time. And I flew in early Sunday, but Cammie's tournament, of course, you drew the 8 a.m. game. Usually I get like the 3 p.m. game. No, so I'm not going to be able to make the Sunday tournament. But you know what? Cammie's good with that. I'm at most of her games, if not all of them this year. And it's been great. And sometimes you just have to do business.
Well, we don't get the schedule until like 2 weeks before the tournament.
And I wanted to go into like why we do what we do. Like Natural Body in New York is a great account, a great company, and I've known Steve for years. And these are just ma and pa businesses that want you to see results, right? And people always ask us. They ask me. I know they probably ask you, why aren't you in GNC or Vitamin Shop or Bodybuilding.com? And before we didn't mention competitors' names or people who weren't in, but let's be real with the internet. You guys know they exist. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you shouldn't shop there.
That's usually the first question when I say we own a supplement company.
Is it at GNC?
Yep, that's first.
That just means that you talk to retards. No, I'm just kidding. No offense to anybody. But no, here's the deal. GNC came to me 3 years ago to pick up the line, and I gave them the pricing, and they said, well, that's too much. And they gave me the price they need. It was literally half of what I paid. I have the emails. And half of what my cost is. And I run a lot of product. Right, but I use quality ingredients, and they told me to basically, let's say, fudge the label a little bit, or maybe put in some less, make it cheaper, or proprietary blend it. And I don't want to do business with someone who's interested in that. And also another thing is, they're so based on commission or spiff money. If you go in today and you ask, what should I take? That rep will offer you something different than what he'll say in a month and a half based on who's giving him commission that month.
Can't blame the rep. They
got to make money. I mean, who wouldn't do that? But I'm also not going to shop somewhere that does business like that. So that's that. I mean, GNC, more power to them. They have their business model. It obviously works. But then again, does it? Their stock is tanking. And I think people are seeing through the fact that if you want to get results, if you want to go patronize a brick and mortar retailer, you shouldn't go to GNC. You should go to somewhere like Natural Body or DNC in Tampa or something like that.
Like you said, we like to support the smaller businesses.
Yeah, and Steve's growing really well because he's a smart dude. Smart dude. Pumped Up Fitness Nutrition in Vegas, places like that aren't your normal or in the middle. But even some of the ma and pa's non-GNC, like, I've heard, I don't know them personally, like Las Vegas Discount Nutrition. I've heard terrible things about them. But that's all hearsay. But I'm like, it's like you got to pick and choose, but you can usually tell by their message if they're good people, And Steve, if you follow his social media, he's a good dude. Steve Calabrese is his name.
One of my peeps.
One of your peeps. So why don't we go on bodybuilding.com? Simple. You're more than just a number. At the end of the day, they're just not. They just had to sell their fulfillment to Amazon because they're down so much. They've become a BOGO site where they just sell on deals. After Ryan DeLuca left, I think that company completely, and also just our point of differentiation. You can't buy it at bodybuilding.com. You can only buy it at TigerFitnessSubs.com. Even places like that. Good companies have it. And then Vitamin Shop, I have nothing wrong with them. It's just not a good fit right now. I think Vitamin Shop's a fine company. I have nothing bad to say about them.
Okay.
Nothing. But, obviously, we do our best to promote our brands within stores that we love. And that's where Natural Body and places like that really play a role. Max Muscle Huntington Beach, that guy is ride or die, just a great account.
Next Level in...
Next Level in Louisville? Louisville.
I can't say it.
Louisville. So that's why we do what we do. So I'll be real here. Will I make my money's worth on this trip? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have an immediate ROI. It's expensive to travel, But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that it's good to get out. Like, we did that event at Anytime Fitness in Marion, Indiana, who also carries our stuff. We're the only brand in that store. And the thing is, like, it's good to get out and see and hear and talk to your consumers. It's just like town halls for assembly people. You get 50 people at a town hall, but these Congress people, the good ones at least, they go out and they hear from their constituents what they want. And they're able to take that to Capitol Hill. And for me, I will never stop doing these, because not only is it the right thing to do to interact with the people who trust you to help them reach their goals, but it's also good to get out there and see what's going on in the marketplace, see what people want, what people need, so you could design things and
stay in touch with your consumer.
Yeah, and not lose touch. You know, the CEO of Costco travels to hundreds of his stores a year, because that's what you need to do. And he's the CEO of Costco. So he does that. So
I guess the message is support the people that support you and stay in touch with your consumer.
Yeah, I think that's it. And also just I hate the word humble, because humble sometimes can mean almost belittling yourself, like being below a certain level. But I think just I hate the word down to earth too, but just not feeling elitist,
not being
or
pompous ass.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean, not being pompous and not feeling elitist to anybody is the key to success. And support those who support you, like Katie said. What do you guys say?
That's what I had to say.
Well, I mean,
I chimed in.
You got to go off at something. What are you up to this weekend?
Soccer tournament. That's about it. We'll be at soccer all day tomorrow. It's supposed to rain, so it's probably going to be wet and gross, which means change of clothes, towels, ponchos. He always misses the ones with the fabulous
There was
weather.
one really bad one 3 years ago that was the one weekend I was gone all season. I'm like, sucks.
Yeah, so because the boys will be with us. And soccer, they play in the rain unless there's lightning.
If there's lightning, it's off. But if there's no lightning, it's on. I mean, remember that tournament last year Thomas and Cammie played in, where it was just rainy and cold?
Yes, on the turf.
Miserable.
I don't know. We've had a lot of interesting soccer experiences, and the weather's been great up until like 2 days ago. It was like 75 and sunny, and we got sunburns, and then tomorrow is like, ponchos and winter coats, literally.
I'll be in New York. It'll be 85. Let's
hope the storm shifts and everything's clear.
The thing about Chicago is it could be 70 out on Sunday. It can. It's happened before, and it'll happen again.
Well, I went from using the air conditioning the day before yesterday to the heat last night, because it got down to 36 last night.
The best thing I've heard on the radio on a local station was, if you don't like the weather in Chicago, wait 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it's blue skies and sunny outside right now, but
you never know.
Not that warm.
It just the way the lakes are, it takes one wind shift and you're done. So I got shorts on though, because I'm ready for my flight to New York, and be rocking. So Katie's training right now.
I've never been to New York. I should go one day.
You know what? Next time we'll give the kids
We need a nanny. We're accepting applications, and we need someone that likes to do dishes.
A dish doing nanny.
Yes.
Why don't we get someone we got a whole guest house downstairs. I think, so our goal, yeah, I got time. So our goal is, later on, after, let's say, every company owner has you have to have an exit plan. So our exit plan is, whenever that is, could be 10 years, could be 20 years, could be whatever, is that, we're going to build a compound, maybe in Wyoming, because the state tax and the weather,
we need to travel
it's
first
beautiful.
And explore
yeah,
places.
I mean, I've been to I love Colorado. But, Colorado and Wyoming is kind of right next door. Wyoming has the tax benefits, and I like Wyoming.
I still like seasons. I still like some winter.
Yeah, so
not this winter.
yeah, so basically our goal is, and this is something I think would be cool, is we're going to build a house, a custom house. We're going to build a guest quarters, and we're going to build not just, did you ever see Ben Pekulski's, look it up, it's MI40 gym? It's a real gym. Multiple squat racks, like a real commercial gym, but it'll be all private, because at that point I won't care. I'll do camps and private things,
yeah,
but
like a destination for people to come to.
It's a destination, so people can stay. So we'll have a meal prep service. People will be able to stay in the guest house, and then we'll do training seminars. And let's say if someone wants to prepare for a sprint, a track and field event, they can come there and train for it. And myself, I'll be there to help, as well as I'm guessing, we'll have a couple staff. Now, my thing with that is, when we have the guest quarters, we have multiple bedroom, we take on, I've been asked so many times to mentor. Imagine if you can mentor with me, because I'll still be doing marketing consulting, I'm guessing. I'll still be doing consulting. So you have consulting as well as the training aspect of it. So that's kind of the goal. And I mean, you don't even really need to worry about much pay because you're getting free room and board.
We call it the compound.
The compound is
So
legit.
when we have days where we're like, oh, this sucks, we're like, compound.
Sometimes social media will get to you, or someone will make a stupid comment, and Katie will just be like, compound.
I mean, just like we've talked about before, you need to have goals in mind. By the way, Preston's still home. We have to take him to daycare. So yeah, it's like you have goals in mind and something that you're working towards, and that's kind of like our latest little plan for when maybe Cammie's out of school or whenever it happens.
And the thing is, I can work anywhere with what I do. So, I mean, it is what it is. Chicago's beneficial because I'm only a 6-hour drive to my headquarters, and I'm by the best airport in the world. So that's it. So anyway, guys, off to New York.
See ya.
Flight went good, man. I'm here. Nobody from United took me out and beat me up or anything. Actually, I flew American. It was just fine, man. It was just fine. I got bulkhead. Actually, someone on the plane right before we left just put on my YouTube. He's like, hey, I'm on the plane with you. You were asleep. Dude, when I hit the plane, I'm asleep before they even think about taking out. Like, people are still boarding the plane. I'm like, man, because when I told you guys, like, I don't sleep enough. But when I tell myself I can sleep, I fall asleep immediately. No trouble falling asleep. I'm amazing at sleeping. That's what I do. Tell you what. Just want to be 100% real. I miss the shit out of my wife. I really miss her. Like, last year I traveled so much. And we went through some shit last year. And, you know, I traveled. And I didn't even think. You know, I was talking to her about this last night. You know, I have this ability to focus. You know, Cammie has it too. Like, if I focus on work and I don't think about what's wrong, I'm fine. I'm fine. It just doesn't affect me. I just go on. I'm so engulfed in what I'm doing and my travel and my work. But now, I mean, I'm very focused like that. Like, when I wanted to go D1 in football, when I played high school football, I trained 6 hours a day. I managed to squeak by with a 3.2 GPA in high school. No idea how, because I never did homework. I never studied. And all I wanted to do was play ball and go D1. And I knew I just needed a 2.0 to get into most schools, you know, because if I was that good. And then, of course, when I started my business, all I did was work. And I've been a shitty, like, I've been a good husband. I'm a good husband. I'm a great father. But, like, when we went, like, the last, you know, we have tough times, you know. I was still a great dad. I was still with them a lot, as much as I could. But I didn't quite value what I had. And now that we're able to sit and focus on each other, and I'm able to really understand how lucky I am to have Katie in my life as my wife of 20 years. Well, actually, we're newlyweds too. Man, it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. So, you know, it's funny. I already miss her, and I've been gone. It's 4:16 Illinois time, and I said goodbye to her at 9. It's crazy. Less than 8 hours. And I'm missing her. So, yes, I got a business meeting at 7:30. Tomorrow's my in-store event. Today, if you're watching this today. But, yeah, getting some work done in the hotel room. I'll talk to y'all soon.
So, it's Friday evening. The kids are in their jammies watching a movie, and I'm going to get ready for bed. Mark's in New York. He has an event tomorrow in Queens. So tomorrow, Cammie has a soccer tournament, and the weather forecast is pretty much 95% chance of rain, and I think I just looked it up, and the temperature at the time of her first game at 1 o'clock tomorrow is 45 degrees and 95% chance of rain. So we're at the end of April, and I am packing up winter gear because we're going to be sitting out in a wet, most likely, rainy soccer game tomorrow. So I've got ponchos, I've got like all-weather boots, I've got hats and earmuffs, gloves, blankets. Yes, and then she has another game in the evening. So basically in soccer, they play the game unless there's lightning threats. So that's probably not going to happen tomorrow. So we're going to be wet. Mark always seems to travel on the weekends that we've got these yucky, wet, rainy soccer tournaments. So the boys will probably be pretty miserable. Can't have iPads out and stuff when it's raining. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Cami loves playing in the rain, but it's going to be cold. So we have to bring lots of changes of uniforms, towels. I'm thinking if we have to, we might even go to a laundromat between the two games to dry stuff off. You never know. So that's the scoop, and then the tournament continues on Sunday morning. She has an 8 o'clock game, and it's like an hour away, which means we will be out the house, gosh, probably like 6 a.m. So it's going to be a long weekend. And other than that, today was a good day. I trained, as you saw, a clip of deadlifts. My strength's coming back. I'm feeling pretty good with, tomorrow's my last day of prednisone. Thank God. Finally feel like myself again. Now allergies are kicking in, of course, so it's back to taking allergy meds. But I feel a lot better, and so I'm excited to start making progress again. Like I said yesterday, it'd be nice to drop maybe like 5 pounds before summertime. Like I said, I make really practical goals. I'm not, other than just wanting to be healthy and looking healthy and feeling good, I don't have any crazy goals. People always ask me if I've ever competed or plan on competing. I do not plan on doing that. At most, I would get down enough to do like a photo shoot in fitness clothing. So that's that. So yep, it's Friday, and looking forward to seeing Cami play, but not looking forward to this shitty weather that we're gonna have all weekend. I hope to get to bed. It's only 8:33. Holy cow. Hopefully I'm in bed by like 10 o'clock tonight. That'd be amazing, because tomorrow night we'll probably be back late and out the door early on Sunday morning. So looking forward to the weekend. Take care.
So I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US any day of the week, free shipping anywhere in the US, at continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship. And that's not a game.